19 Allstate Sugar Bowl National Prep Classic. This is the boys' national bracket final, the top level on the boys' side, and it pits Bishop Laughlin Lions of New York against the Dunham Tigers from Baton Rouge. And a pleasant good evening to you, Ken Trahan, along with the coach, Bill Gallagher, for the concluding game of this wonderful event. 5 championships decided, 4 have already been determined, and this will be the 5th and final championship. And it's a battle between the big state, New York, Bishop Laughlin out of Brooklyn, New York, against Louisiana, and the Dunham Tigers, who are the defending Division III state champion in Louisiana. Let's take a look at how these teams got to this point in time. Bishop Laughlin at the top of the bracket opened up, defeating the defending Louisiana 5A state champion Walker by the score of 78-60. Then they knocked out Lakewood Ranch of Florida 56-31. In the semifinals, it was a hard-fought game, and Bishop Laughlin emerged victorious over Madison Prep by the score of 54-46. On the bottom end of the bracket, Dunham advanced. They started off by beating Carver, Alabama 66-44. Then the Tigers defeated their Division III rivals, Country Day, by the score of 71-53. And then in the semifinals, Dunham knocked off an extremely talented Sophie B. Wright team, who, by the way, finished third in this event as they beat Sophie B. Wright 81-72. Sophie B. Wright defeated Madison Prep in the third place game played in this bracket earlier today. So, Bill, you're talking about a Louisiana power that's better this year than they were a year ago, and I'll talk about that in a moment, facing a team from New York and Laughlin who's undefeated at 10-0. And the question surrounding Bishop Laughlin and Edwin Gonzalez and his team would be whether you would see Julian Champagne in this game because he has a hip injury. But he's playing, and at least he's starting. So that's it. Well, you'll see how he goes. He started the game yesterday, but came out after the first quarter, and we didn't see him again after that. So we weren't sure at the shoot-around. I was here earlier this morning when they shot around. He did not shoot around. He was having his hip worked on, so it was a matter of whether he was going to go or not because he played just one quarter last night. And they still won without him in that game. Justin Champagne, his brother, was able to step up, and he scored 14 points in the game. Adam Logan Tobier came off the bench for 12. Tyshawn High had 11 in the contest for Bishop Laughlin. So this is an undefeated team from New York. They're used to playing physical, tough basketball just based on where they come from, and that's exactly what we've seen in this event.
Yeah, well, they're the number 1 ranked team in New York right now, according to Max Prep. So, they're no slouches. They're undefeated. They are where they are. They've got those the Champlain brothers, nationally recruited kids. They got a good team, very good team. You look at Dunham and what they've accomplished so far. Like you mentioned, they're better this year than they were last year. For a Louisiana team to get to the finals of the national bracket is quite an accomplishment. And it's going to be a battle tonight. This is going to be a great game.
The Champagne brothers have 15, 20 offers apiece from some big schools from all over the country, including Tulane, by the way. And they'll have their choice of where to go, but they're going to have to wait because you're talking about juniors. So you got a situation where you got really good players who have a really good future. As for Dunham, the Tigers talked about how they advanced in their semifinal win over Sophie B. Wright. The sophomore who has made such a difference on this team this year, Carlos Stewart, went off for 26 points in that game, including 5 triples. He was lights out. Last year ineligible, this year eligible. He was ineligible and they won the state championship. Now you add him to that mix that includes a couple of other college prospects in Jordan Wright and Saye Wilson. And you've got yourself quite a cast, especially when you add the likes of Ralf Davenport and Dejon Woods, among others. This is a really good basketball team.
Yeah, they really are. And they've got a lot of youth and a lot of experience. It's a great chemistry or a great mix, a dynamic of a team at Dunham. And Coach Pixley, he does a great job with those kids there. let's see how they're going to match up against a national power, and I think they are going to match up against this national power.
Well, it's all about Dunham's ability to get out and run. They want to run all the time, but their passing game's excellent. But more importantly is their ability to shoot the three. If you've seen Riverside Academy play in recent years, then you're going to be looking at the Dunham team tonight. That's the way they play. They're going to spread the floor, try to create fast break opportunities, run at every chance, and create space and shoot threes. And if they're on, they're dynamite. They're very tough to beat. And I mentioned Riverside because that's a team that has competed incredibly well in this tournament against the best teams from all over the country and even won this tournament. So that's pretty special. Now, when you talk about Dunham and college prospects, you have to look at Jordan Wright. Jordan Wright has offers from Louisiana Tech, Houston, Grambling, Cal Riverside, and Iona. He's a really good-looking player. He's put together and really a good-looking player. Just the kind of guy that he passes the eye test in, right? At 6'5", they list him at 180, but he's bigger than that, and you'll see that. Jordan Wright was at Archbishop Rummel his first 2 years and moved to Baton Rouge, and he has been an absolute star for this team at Dunham High School. And he's a guy that can hurt you from the perimeter, but he's really good when he catches the ball around the block because he's strong and he can convert anywhere around the block and get to the free throw line. And then Saye Wilson, he can shoot the three better than Wright, and he's got that kind of look as well. Really good-looking player physically who can get his own shot whenever he wants to, and so you've got to account for a lot of guys on this Dunham squad.
Well, that's you made the reference to Dunham with Riverside and their teams in the past, and the thing about Riverside and those teams and Dunham's team is they can get you from so many different ways. It's not just shooting the three. It's not just running. Okay, Timmy Bird and his Riverside teams were hawks on defense. They would score out of transition. They could hit the three. When they had Rico Gathers, they would dump it inside. When they had Tweety Carter, they would shoot from the outside. So Dunham's got the same kind of makeup here that they can come at you in so many different ways. Yeah,
Wright's 6'5", 205. And then when you see Saye Wilson, he looks like a spitting image. He's 6'4", 210. He's a junior, Wright's a senior. And they're really good basketball players. Of course, Dunham's going to need everything to be able to beat this Bishop Laughlin team that's accustomed to being in tough against really good competition. I had a little jet lag the first day, but they still beat Walker by 18. Then they settled in, and they've looked really good ever since.
Right. They've kind of had their way against a Louisiana team so far. The only national team they played was in that second round game. But, there's one more shot for a Louisiana team to do some damage here, and, we'll see what happens.
Everybody thought and everyone was looking forward to, and I mean everybody, the buzz everywhere was, we can't wait to see the New York team against Scotlandville. Scotlandville was 20-0, and they have been tremendous all season long. And Sophie B. Wright played an unbelievable basketball game against Scotlandville and beat them 80-77 in the best game of the tournament. It was the highest quality stuff you've ever seen. And in that game, Scotlandville hit a three to look like they win the game, but they called an offensive foul, waved off, and that won the game as a result for Sophie B. Wright, who earned the game. Believe me, Scotlandville staged a furious comeback and nearly stole the game, but they were knocked out, their first loss of the year. No doubt Carlos Sample's team will be back, but that was a big win for Sophie B. Wright, who's a really good program here in the New Orleans area. And as mentioned earlier, they finished third in this event, so they're very good. And Coach Jason Bertrand's done a great job. Yeah, but we're set for this matchup.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it's a shame that Scotlandville isn't here. Yeah. Because I think Dunham is going to represent the state of Louisiana. It would have been great if it was Scotlandville, because Scotlandville is Scotlandville. But right. Dunham, hey man, don't sell them short here.
Nope.
Don't sell them short at all.
Crescent City Sports Prep Basketball is brought to you by Gibbs Construction, a leader in the construction industry in Louisiana and the Gulf Coast for more than 35 years. Transforming dreams, visions, and plans into reality. Gibbs Construction. Thanks to Larry Gibbs for his continuous support. He loves prep sports, and we appreciate him, and he appreciates just the opportunity for us to bring prep sports to the masses, I should say. Masses tomorrow. Okay. All good. So, starting lineups will be introduced here shortly, and we'll be ready to get this one rolling. So let's set those starting lineups for you for both teams here tonight. First of all, for the Dunham Tigers, under the direction of Jonathan Pixley, with a record of 15-2. A 6-foot sophomore guard, Carlos Stewart, is one starter. Also starting is a 6-foot senior, Dejon Woods. The other starters include the senior, the 6'5 forward, Jordan Wright, along with number 35, the junior forward at 6'4, Saye Wilson. And the 5th starter is Ralf Davenport, who is a 5'11 senior. So Stewart, Woods, Davenport, Wright, and Saye Wilson, the starters for the Dunham School here this evening. Meanwhile, Bishop Laughlin, Taj Childs will get the start. He is an electrifying point guard, very quick and plays bigger than he is, so keep an eye on him. He's really good. And then the other starters include Jaheim Young, who's a guy that can play at the next level too. Talking to Coach Gonzalez, he's pretty high on him as well. Keep an eye on Jaheim Young. By the way, Childs is 5'7". We mentioned Jaheim Young. He's 6'3". The other starters include Tyshawn High. High is a 6'1 senior. And then you've got the two brothers, Justin Champagne, a 6'7 senior, and Julian Champagne, a 6'7 senior as well. So you've got two brothers to conclude the starting lineups, and now the officials make their way to the floor as we get set for action. It will be Dunham in the maroon look here to this evening with black numerals, and Bishop Laughlin in their yellow gold jerseys with purple numerals. As we get set to get this one started here tonight, look forward to it. Should be an outstanding matchup for the championship of the Allstate Sugar Bowl National Prep Classic in this, the boys' national division. So again, the start of these games is so important because it's tough to make up ground as you move along. Thanks to the Sugar Bowl, the Allstate Sugar Bowl makes this possible. They sponsor this tournament. They sponsor CrescentCitySports.com, and they sponsor amateur athletics like no one else in this state, the Allstate Sugar Bowl. Ready to roll, jumping center will be Justin Champagne against Jordan Wright, 6'7" against 6'5".
These guys are bigger than some junior college teams. These guys are monsters.
Underway, Wright wins the tap and gets it to Ralf Davenport. We're underway, Dunham ball. Left side of the floor, Woods. Back out top now to Davenport. You'll see the great ball movement I talked about. There's Wright for three. In and out, no good. Strong rebound, though. Turning, faking up and under move. That's no good. And the rebound controlled by Tyshawn High for Bishop Laughlin. Bounce pass, right corner. This is Jaheim Young. Now Young back out top. Their point guard, Taj Childs, runs the show. He's quick. He's good. Childs bounce pass out high. Justin Champagne. Top of the circle to Taj Childs. Swings it down to Julian Champagne. Turns, shoots, and he's short. Rebound fought for, controlled by Jordan Wright. So Wright comes out of there with the basketball on the move. Right down the alley. Strong, but he missed the layup. And the rebound, Young speeds the other way. Young threw it away. Coming back the other way, Dunham. Quick pass. There's Jordan Wright on the drive. Crossover to the hole. He misses the layup again. And the rebound controlled by Champagne. Quickly the other way. There's going to be a dunk. Julian Champagne on the dunk from Taj Childs. Bishop Laughlin strikes first. Boy, a couple of missed opportunities for Dunham.
Maybe a little bit of case of the jitters for both teams early on.
Yeah, Wright missed a couple of great moves, but then missed the shots at the rim. Here's Wright out top. Davenport, Saye Wilson, that's off. And the rebound controlled by High. Tyshawn High with his second board. He is a man.
He is.
High drives. He'll go all the way to the hole and draw the foul. You're not going to get in his way. If you do, you're going to take a lot of punishment.
You'll pay for it, that's for sure.
Ralf Davenport commits the foul. It's his first and the team's first. And to the line goes a really good player in Tyshawn High. He's good in the previous game and been good throughout the tournament. So here's High at the free throw line. First one is up and in and out, no good. So High fails to convert.
High anxiety to start the game on both ends, missing some opportunities.
And again, fourth game in 4 nights for these teams.
Yes.
So You talk about a tall task. Second one high. That's no good off the rim, and the rebound controlled by Cy Wilson.
And add in the travel that Laughlin had to make from New York.
Dribble drive, Wright kicks it out top. Wilson. Another dribble drive. Stop is popped and blocked and cleared. Blocked by Young, and the clear by Julian Champagne, who pops the three from Childs and hits. Julian Champagne has all 5 points. Childs the assist. Timeout taken by Dunham with 5:59 to play in the first. And Bishop Laughlin off to a quick start.
Yeah, they got that good three-point shot right there. They're moving the ball really quick up and down on transition. Dunham's had their chances and just missed some really point-blank shots to start off with. The case was jitters. Early timeout by Coach Pixley.
Trying to keep this thing under control early.
Yeah, you don't want to see
and to settle his team down a little bit.
Yes. It's not going to get out of control yet, but you do want to settle them down.
Well, they've had some great opportunities, just haven't converted.
Reassure them. You call this timeout. You don't get on them for missing the shots. You reassure them, guys, you're taking good shots. They're going to fall. Just keep working hard. Don't change what you're doing. Don't get frustrated.
Dunham basketball out of the timeout. And Woods will bring it up. This is Cy Wilson. Stewart. Davenport. 3-ball coming. Stewart, but he's off. And the rebound control by High. He didn't miss many of those last game. High, dribble drive. He is so strong, and he will score with the left hand. Tyshawn High with his first 2. A 7-point run and a steal. Childs is fouled, and he'll shoot 2. Stewart commits the foul, and Bishop Laughlin all over Dunham early in this one.
Davenport threw a lob pass in on that inbounds, and Childs just jumped out of the gym to catch that ball.
Taj Childs, tough, way tough beyond his size. He's a really good player running the show for this Bishop Laughlin Lions club. First one up with the right hand is perfect. His first point of the game. And an 8-0 bulge for Bishop Laughlin.
They haven't done much wrong so far.
And I think Julian Champagne has answered the questions about his hip. Second one's good. It's 9-0. Bishop Laughlin with 5:31 to play in the first. Great drive. Wright's block. Couldn't get it back. Great block again by Champagne. Boy, he's healthy, all right. Dribble drive all the way. He goes and he scores. Julian Champagne has 7. It's 11-0. Bishop Laughlin. Wondering about his hip now?
No, not me. I'm convinced. I'm convinced.
Right side, cut off. Wright had the look, passed it up. He drives. High arching shot is beautiful. So they're on the board. Jordan Wright scores to break the deadlock. It's 11-2. They finally have a board. And there's the steal. Coming the other way is Woods. Woods dribble drive, gives it up. Nice pass. Oh, they passed up the baseline shot. Dribble drive, Wilson. 3-ball, Stewart. He can fire and he hits and he's fouled. And a chance for the 3-point play. So Carlos Stewart, who was on fire in the previous game, on fire to start here. Free throw is up and in. It's a 4-point play for Carlos Stewart to make it an 11-6 game. The foul was on Jaheim Young, and that was his first. And now we get a whistle and a foul here.
Did you ever make a 4-point play in your head?
No, never. Woods commits the foul. It's his first. No, that didn't happen, man.
Well, they didn't have 3-point shots when I was playing, so there's no way.
An 11-6 games. They'll inbound right in front of us. We're in the game. Young to get it in. What's the call? They call a push-off on Childs. Offensive foul away from the ball. Coach Gonzalez sheds his jacket. A turnover for Bishop Laughlin. Childs has the foul. It's his first, the team's second. And now Dunham on a 6-0 run with the ball in front of us. Get it inbounds and backcourt to Woods. Woods comes the other way. Crossover, left corner, passed up the shot. Handoff here. Got to get out of the corner, and they do. Cross-court pass Stewart. He can really shoot. Fall away 12-footer. Man, can he shoot.
It's a funky little shot, but it's accurate.
Carlos Stewart now has 6 in a row, and it's 11-8. An 8-point run for Dunham. Quickly front court, Childs double team. Steps through it to High. Steps in. Free throw line. Got it. Tayshawn High has 4, and it's 13-8. Lions on top at the 3:57 mark. Stewart. Wright. Guarded tightly by Justin Champagne. Now to Cy Wilson. He walked. Third turnover for Dunham on the walk. And we'll get a substitution for Dunham as Tyvion Spurlock is in for the first time. With 3:47 to play in the first, 13-8 Bishop Laughlin. Taj Childs into the front court. Left side to Julian Champagne. Top of the circle, Young. Pass down low, knocked away, stolen. Turnover, Bishop Laughlin. Woods behind the back. Woods down the alley, throw it away. Quickly the other way, Childs. He's open for 3. He's long, but a rebound offensively by Champagne. And a foul against Dunham down low. Probably a good foul because that would have been an easy basket.
That would have been an easy basket, possibly a dunk, yeah.
Spurlock the foul, his first, team's 4th at the 3:19 mark.
A spirited game so far on both ends. They're really getting after it.
Inbounds pass, fought for, on the floor, put up, stolen away. And now a throwaway down the floor. And it's again a turnover. Could see that coming. It's not a good decision. Dribble drive, off the leg, they say out of bounds on Dunham. And it will be Bishop Laughlin ball as Champagne. This time Justin on the drive.
You know, you got to take those turnovers with a grain of salt. You're running up and down the floor. You're trying to push it. It's going to happen.
Oh, there's an inbounds pass for the flush. And again, it is Julian Champagne. He's got 9. Went to sleep on defense. It's 15-8. Here's another turnover by Dunham as they're forcing way too much. Childs, great pass. Champagne fouled. So to the line will be Justin Champagne on the foul by Jordan Wright, which will be his first and the team's 5th. You make mistakes against the quickness and length of Bishop Laughlin, you're going to pay a
You are,
huge
and Laughlin
fish.
is really pushing it hard. Really pushing it hard, really being aggressive.
At the line, here is Justin Champagne. Buries the first. His first point of the game. Substitution, Maurice Doby checks in. So Doby gets an opportunity to run the show for Bishop Laughlin. Second free throw is airborne and perfect. Justin Champagne hits them both. It's 15-10. Excuse me, 17-8, pardon me. 17-8. 2:45 to play in the first. 6-0 run now for the Lions. Wright will pop a 3. That's way short. And the rebound controlled by Jaheim Young coming the other way. Bounce pass into the corner, and it's fumbled out of bounds. Turnover, Bishop Laughlin. Dunham's substitution now is Ralf Davenport replacing Jordan Wright. I don't think Coach Pixley was thrilled about that last shot.
No, Wright hasn't come close. He's been working harder on the inside. You got Stewart that can hit that 3-point shot.
Quickly into the front court. Dribble drive, pull up. Cy Wilson finds bottom. His first 2 of the game. More to come, you can rest assured. And it's 17-10 at the 2:15 mark. Maurice Doby.
Both teams being very aggressive defensively.
High with a lob pass, knocked away, stolen. Here comes Dunham on the run. It's what they want to do. 3-on-3. Cy Wilson missed the layup. Boy, they've missed 3 or 4 of those. High rebounds. Quickly the other way, High. Left hand, no good. Tip up, good. And that is Jaheim Young with his first 2 on the follow.
Good follow-up by Young.
Ball loose on the floor and stolen away. Each team with 7 turnovers, and on the other end, a missed layup. Tipped way out of bounds to Dunham, and a break for Dunham there. And now we'll get a Bishop Laughlin substitution. Adam Logan Tobieri, who had a big game in his last game, is in. With 1:31 to play in the first. 19-10 Bishop Laughlin with the bulge at this moment. Down the alley, great defense taken away by Doby. Quickly the other way, pass knocked away out of bounds, and it's going to be given back to Dunham. So each team with 8 turnovers in the first quarter.
You know, I thought one of the keys might have been the number of turnovers by Dunham. I didn't expect Laughlin to have as many turnovers.
And another turnover, just trying to make too much happen in traffic. And here's the same thing the other way. Jump ball call, but it will be Bishop Laughlin football.
That's the second time in a row that Dobie has done a play like that or similar to that, just ripping the ball out of somebody's hands.
Well, they're used to playing fast, both teams, but it's been out of control. And that's why you've had so many turnovers.
Yes. And that's going to happen. That'll happen.
Here's Dobie. Champagne. Dribble drive, nice drive, missed shot. Offensive rebound, though, and the stick back. And that rolls out. Wilson the rebound. Boy, a point-blank opportunity by Tobier. Couldn't convert. Under a minute to play in the half, and there's a foul out high. Committed by Adam Logan Tobier. Be his first. First personal on Tobier, and it's the third team foul against Bishop Laughlin. With 45.1 seconds to play here in the quarter. Little pitch and catch here. Now they back it out off the dribble. Navion Spurlock.
Looking for the one shot.
Could be the final shot of the quarter here. Down to 17 seconds and counting. Now down to 10 seconds. They'll go to work. Double teamed and threw it away again. Kept possession, saved it, and drew a foul before the buzzer. Now it's not free throws. The foul is on 5 for a push. It happened before the horn sounded. There should be time on the clock. Anytime there's a foul, there should be time left on the clock.
Should be about 0.2 of a second left on the clock. 0.3.
0.3 of a second is what they're saying.
0.3 of a second.
Well, you can't get a shot off, maybe. We've saw it in a previous game. You can't get one off with 1/10 of a second.
I still don't think you can catch it and put it on the floor.
I don't either.
0.3.
I think it's got to be a tip, yeah.
It's still got to be a tip. And you're getting the ball underneath the basket.
Don't believe you can grab and shoot here. Doesn't matter. It's knocked away out of bounds, and the first quarter comes to a close with our score. Bishop Laughlin out of Brooklyn, New York, 19, and the Dunham School, 10. Julian Champagne answering questions about his hip. He's got 9 points in the game. Tyshawn High with 4. 2 each for Taj Childs, Justin Champagne, and Jaheim Young for Bishop Laughlin. Carlos Stewart with 6. Jordan Wright 2, Saye Wilson 2 for Dunham.
They're putting 0.3 of a second back on the clock.
Okay, they're going to say that it's not over yet. So much for that. And there's the tip, and it almost worked, but no good.
Almost.
And the quarter does come to an end now. That was a good play, though.
Is the quarter over? Wait.
I think so.
This is the third time now. So eight turnovers apiece. Laughlin's got 19 points after
9 turnovers for Dunham, and 8 for Bishop Laughlin.
8 for Bishop Laughlin, and they still scored 19 points. That's a lot of possessions. You got both teams running up and down the floor. Both teams a little ragged, but again, you can kind of expect that, especially the fourth game in 4 nights and the style of play that you are trying to play. You got to live with it. You got to know that's going to happen.
Yeah, ragged, but I think it's really simply because of the way these teams play. And Dunham usually can play that way against virtually everyone else they play, but against a team with this athleticism and length, they're going to get to balls and cause some problems for you.
I think thus far through the first quarter that Laughlin has been a little more aggressive defensively than Dunham has. Dunham's got to find an answer when they're on defense for Julian and Justin. They got to stop. Julian.
It's been all about Julian so far with those 9 points.
9 points.
Tyshawn High has 4 points, 4 rebounds, though. He's a bull. He just He is strong as can be. It will be Dunham ball to start the second quarter. Remember, Dunham had 11 three-pointers in their semifinal win. They've got one thus far from Stewart. As the second quarter is set to begin. And here we go. This is Spurlock. Wright. Wilson. Spurlock. Dribble drive. Got to the sack, but nowhere near on the shot, and cleared by Tobier. Doby finds Champagne. No. But a rebound controlled by Tobier.
There he goes.
And there's Champagne on the feedback from Tobier. So Julian Champagne with 11, and Dunham calls timeout 25 seconds into the second quarter. Coach Pixley is clearly unhappy.
Did not like that rebounding effort on the defensive end there. Tobieri got the rebound and just threw a nice, easy pass to Champagne for another basket for him. So he was certainly disappointed with that.
So Champagne now with 11 points for Bishop Laughlin, and they've got a double-digit lead for the second time. Remember, they led 11-0, and now it's 21-10.
I'm looking at Coach Pixley down there. This isn't a timeout where you got your clipboard and your dry erase pen drawing up something. He's doing some chewing out. Waving his hands, moving his head back and forth, down the bench. That's what that timeout's about.
He's that type of coach, and that's been his.
He is. He's a fiery coach.
Mode of operation, the way he operates, typically speaking. So, not a surprise, but obviously not happy with what he's seeing.
I think he's a little disappointed. Being that type of coach, you expect that from your team. If you're a good team, your team takes on that personality. And really, I just don't see that type of effort, type of fire from Dunham yet tonight.
Nope. So here we go. Into the front court. Woods to Wilson. He penetrates, strong move, but he missed the layup. And how many times have we said that? And out of bounds to Bishop Laughlin. That's 4 or 5 they've had right at the rim.
Be a half a dozen.
I think that's pressing. I think they're feeling the presence, and it's there. But clearly these are layups, and you have got to finish those.
And for the most part, I mean the defender's there, but they're uncontested. They're clearly a layup, clearly a makeable shot.
Right corner three, bam. Tyshawn High with the triple. Julian Champagne the assist, and now a 24-10 lead. Danger zone for Dunham here. They can't let it get too further out.
It certainly is.
Because this team is too good defensively, Bishop Laughlin, to be that far behind. Right dribble drive, strong move, he'll score. Hard to stop him when he gets ahead of steam going. 24-12. Doby. Dunham fans come alive. Great crossover dribble. Ball knocked away. They call offense.
Offensive foul on Justin Champagne.
So Justin commits the offensive foul. As willing to take the hit was Tavion Spurlock. Tavion Spurlock draws the foul, and coming in now, Jaheim Young. And he'll replace Julian Champagne. Will he? Yes, he will. 24-12. Lions on top. 6:30 to play in the half. Stewart. Spurlock. Extended. Stewart contested. Air ball. Doby. Great pass. Easy layup. Champagne. Doby gets the assist. Justin Champagne has 4. It's 26-12. Long three ball here. That's way off. And again, just
Dunham's
quick shots.
Exactly.
This is not the team we've seen throughout the rest of the tournament, but I think the opponent has everything to do with it.
Absolutely. No question about that. Laughlin is just continuing with this pressure.
They definitely have Dunham out of sorts.
Yes.
And they have 2 good point guards, as you see with Doby. In for Childs. They run the alley-oop. It's cut off and a turnover. Open three, Wilson. That's way too strong. Offensive rebound. Knocked out of bounds, and it's lost by Dunham. So another turnover for Dunham. That's their 10th. Bishop Laughlin has 9, and now we get Taj Childs back into the game. So a dominant situation here. Bishop Laughlin up 14 with the ball here. He has a good pin down, and High will miss the layup. Fights for the rebound, can't get it, and that should be a foul on High from behind. It is. Well, High competes like crazy, and he just didn't want to give that up.
A little bit of frustration there on his part.
That's the 6th team foul, so the next one will put Dunham at the line. Spurlock, crossover. Great pass to nobody. Unfortunately, he had an open man. He had the right idea, but he was just errant with the pass.
Yeah.
11 turnovers for Dunham. As that very negative stat builds.
He's still got 5 minutes left in the quarter.
Childs off the dribble. Creates. Champagne patient, goes baseline. Strong. Tip up, draws the foul. Oh, he can elevate. He's smooth, isn't he?
He certainly is. Took that with his left hand on the baseline and shifted the ball with his right hand. Missed it, got the rebound, put it back up.
Foul on Wright. That's his second. Comes at the 4:58 mark of the half. Julian Champagne at the line. And he missed the first. Champagne will shoot another. That was his first free throw attempt of the game. Second one is perfect. Splits a pair, has 12. 27-12. Biggest lead of the game for Bishop Laughlin at 15, and they go to a 2-2-1
full court press.
Full court press.
And
there's the turnover. Goes the other way. Jumper open. Champagne misses. Rebound. Controlled by Childs, the smallest man out there.
Guy out there. He can jump.
Yes, he can. And he can move, and he can dribble, and he can pass, and there's a layup missed. Rebound long, out of bounds to Dunham. So Dunham dodges one there. But you can bet the pressure will be on again,
back.
won't it?
It's coming back.
Worked once, why not again? Saye Wilson is back in, replacing Tavion Spurlock. With 4:30 to play in the half. Wilson has it in backcourt against that zone trap. Splits defenders, gets to the rack. Shot blocked. Blocked by Justin Champagne. All the way high. He'll miss. Strong rebound. Put back no good. Rebound the other way. Quickly on the run. Nice pass. Shot no good, but a foul.
I'm still seeing more energy on both ends of the floor from Bishop Laughlin. Just exerting their will.
Champagne commits the foul. Champagne commits his second. Keep that in mind. At the line to shoot two is Ralf Davenport, who's yet to scratch in this game. Would like to do so here and draw his clean a bit closer. Cannot. He'll shoot another. Again, free throws over the limit is Laughlin. So rest of the half, Dunham can shoot free throws. They got to take advantage, though. And Doby checks back in.
Laughlin's going with a shorter lineup here, putting Doby in, taking Champagne out.
So they go with the 2 point guards.
Right.
Second one good. Davenport's first point makes it 27-13. The 4-minute mark. Childs being ridden, and they're going to call the foul against Woods, and that's his second. So Deshaun Woods commits his second. And that's over the limit. Free throws for both teams the rest of the way. And at the line, Taj Childs, who's 2 for 2 from the line. Looking to cash in here. Puts the free throw up and missed it. Rebound controlled by Spurlock, his second. Layup good. Jordan Wright able to convert. And it's 27-15. Right now with 6 points. As mentioned, he's really good in the painted area.
Yes, he is.
Childs open, passed it up. High trying to post up. Ditto for Jaheim Young. Doby. Childs. And 3-second call against Jaheim Young. Turnover for Bishop Laughlin, and that's their 11th of the half at the 3:17 mark. There's the 2-1-2 now. 2-1-2 zone press. Double team arrives. Steps out of it beautifully. Wilson finds an open shooter and a miss by Stewart. And quickly the other way, Young on the run. Nice pass. Man, it's blocked. Nice block by Stewart.
Great play.
Cleared away by Spurlock. Here's Wright, dribble drive, and it knocked away, stolen, going the other way. And it's a 2-on-2. Bounce pass beautifully done, but lost. Champagny got it back and scores. So Justin Champagny scores. He's got 6 points. And it's 29-15. Justin Champagny with 6 points and a rebound and a block thus far. At the 2:20 mark. Knocked away, stolen, and here's a breakaway from Champagny. Oh, and he missed the dunk. Wow. Don't see that very often. The other way, and a miss by Wright. And now a rebound, and they go long again. And as Childs hammered. Get up. He'll head to the line to shoot, too, as he took a hit.
Boy, the missed opportunities on both ends.
No doubt. Got to be 14 on the foul, right? Well, the foul had to be on Spurlock. He was the only guy there. Number one wasn't there. They're saying number one. He was nowhere near the play. He's way out near midcourt. Can't be on one. He's not even involved in the play. He's near midcourt. I hate to say this, but that's a really bad call.
I think they missed that one, yeah.
That's a really bad call. They got the wrong guy on the foul, for sure.
I think so.
That's a total missed call. That's hard to believe, and that's the second foul on Stewart, too.
It should be Spurlock.
Yeah, that's the second foul on Stewart. He's their leading scorer in this tournament. So that's something to remember there. Free throw by Childs is good. Look, everybody misses one. They missed that one completely.
Yeah. He was half right. He got the one right.
Well, I mean, the foul's underneath the basket on a hard hit. You tackle a guy, and number one's way out here near midcourt.
On the perimeter, yeah.
Hey,
so.
what happened there? What happened?
No, they did.
He called it. Can I give an explanation?
Second free throw is good. So,
yeah, I think
Childs, they did correct it?
I think they did.
Sounds like it, but 31-15. If that's the case, then Spurlock would have his second. Stewart still has one. 31-15. Pass down low, knocked away, but over the back, a foul is called, and that's on Tyshawn High, which will be his second. More free throws are coming. Well, the goal clearly for Dunham is to stay in this thing and to try to get it down to 10 or less if you can by halftime. They're 16 down right now. And as I said before, Bill, against a team that defends as well as Bishop Laughlin, that's a gigantic margin.
It is. It is. Dunham's got to come out of, like you said, they got to get it to like around 10 going into the locker room, and they better come out of that locker room with more energy than they're playing with right now.
Saye Wilson hits the first. He's got 3 in the game, cuts the deficit to 15. Second one is airborne. That's good. So Wilson has 4, and it's 31-17 at the 1:48 mark of the first half. Good ball movement for the open look for 3. Too strong, long rebound, and here comes Jordan Wright out of the pack with his second board. Good pass to Wilson, dribble drive, gets there, and he missed another layup. Ball stripped away, great steal, and a timeout called as they stole possession. They gave a quick timeout there, didn't they? So a quick timeout call there. 30-second timeout with 1:24 to play. Dunham will keep possession. Well, Dunham has turned the ball over, 14 times, but Bishop Laughlin's turned it over 11 times. So, again, it's been that type of game. But when you're playing your fourth game in 4 nights, this
It's going
is
to be
gonna
a
happen.
slot. It could very often it could be a sloppy game, especially when you have two good teams, two evenly matched teams.
That
let's
can
put it
force
that way.
turnovers,
They can both do their job on defense like that. Yes.
Yep. It's kind of what we've seen at this point.
I mean, and it's a shame that's what it comes down to in the championship game. But that's the animal it is. I mean, there's no way out of it if you're going to play in a tournament.
So a minute 24 to play in the half. Dunham ball front court. Contested inbounds pass. Well, they've missed a lot of inside shots and haven't got the outside game going. That's a bad miss and a long rebound and a break opportunity. And Dobie's gone all the way, but he fumbled it away. And another turnover. 2-on-1. Nice pass. There it is. Stewart to Wright. Run the floor, and they get the score.
A sigh of relief that you made a layup, too.
No doubt. It's not as though they haven't had opportunities. 31-19, 50 seconds to play in the half. Jaheim Young. Jalen Flowers on the floor for Bishop Laughlin. That's a wild shot. Rebound fought for. Saved, but taken by Dunham. Here they come. Stewart to the hole, and he can't convert. Fight for the rebound. Put back. Good. What a shot by Davenport. And they're back within 10. 31-21. Last shot of the half coming up.
Somebody in this gym said they needed to be within 10 at halftime. Who was that?
Don't know. See if they are here. Dobie stripped away, and he lost it with 1.3 seconds left to play in the quarter. So another turnover here. See if they go high. They're going long in front of us. Good catch. Got it off. Great effort, but no good. That's a great catch and try by Woods. But halftime has arrived, and it's 31-21, the lead for Bishop Laughlin. So Dunham back in the game despite struggling for much of the half, Bill.
Well, I think that's what Coach Pixley has to go in and say, fellas, you struggled. You missed, 8, 9 layups. You got double figures in turnovers, and we're still in this game. The game plan is working. You're getting the good shots. They're going to fall. Just keep doing it. Keep that patience. Keep that faith in the game plan. Bishop Laughlin, kind of the same thing. Guys, we've been punching them in the face. We've been taking it to them. We're pushing the action. We got them on their heels. We have to keep doing it. We have to keep after it.
So it's halftime, 31-21 in favor of Bishop Laughlin. We'll take time out. Bill and I will be back with first half numbers and the start of the second half as we continue with the championship game of the boys' national bracket of the Allstate Sugar Bowl National Prep Classic. Halftime here, the championship game of the National Bracket Boys Style in the Allstate Sugar Bowl National Prep Classic. 31-21, Bishop Laughlin over Dunham. Ken Trahan, Bill Gallagher with you. Stats for the first half. Josh Childs with 4 points for Bishop Laughlin. Justin Champagne with 6 points. Julian Champagne with 12. Jaheim Young 2. Tyshawn High with 7 for Dunham. Carlos Stewart with 6. Ralf Davenport 3. Jordan Wright with 8. And it's Sal Wilson with 4. So Sal Wilson, want to make sure we get that right because we were told different pronunciation for the first time. And we checked with everybody on that, by the way. And it is Sal. So that's the correction. And we let you know that he has 4 points in the first half. So as we approach the second half, you look at the turnovers. Bishop Laughlin with 13, Dunham with 14. Huge totals on both sides of the equation, Bill. And I think it's a matter of settling in for both teams. And I mean, they both tried to play fast and they both made some mistakes in the process, but Bishop Laughlin was the better team in the first half.
Well, yeah, you know, you could do a lot of things with statistics. You look at those turnover totals and you think this is a closer game than it is. But Laughlin has definitely been the better team in the first half. They have forced the action. They're playing the way they want to play. They have Dunham on their heels, and Dunham has not been able to play or has not played that aggressive style that they need to play right now. It's going to be can they come out in the second half and do that from the start, because they can't afford to come out like they did to start the game and go down 7 more points to start the second half. They have got to make something happen right now. They have got to keep up with the intensity level that Bishop Laughlin is playing with right now.
Crescent City Sports Prep Basketball is brought to you by Riverlands Insurance in Luling, meeting all of your insurance needs. Call Riverlands at 1-800-336-4579 or go to Rivens.com. That's RIVINS.com. And Julian Champagne has answered every question about his hip. He's got 12 points, 2 boards in the half. He's done the job in great fashion. Crescent City Sports Prep Basketball is brought to you by Gills Bar. For more than half a century, offering services, solutions, and support for businesses and associations looking for happier constituents and healthier bottom lines, and headquartered on the North Shore. To learn more about how Gills Bar can help your business, visit gillsbar.com. Thanks to Gills Bar for their continued support. Second half set to start. It will be Bishop Laughlin basketball to start the half, up by 10. And here's the inbounds pass forthcoming from Young.
Now, once again, let's see how they come out to start the half. Dunham on defense.
Dribble drive, soft shot, missed, rebound out of bounds to Dunham.
Good start.
So Julian Champagne got to the basket but contested and couldn't get it to the rim. And Dunham comes the other way. This is Davenport on a handoff to Woods.
The other half of the equation is to make these shots in the paint.
And they call an offensive foul.
A little loose elbow there, I believe.
Against Sal Wilson, and that'll be his first. So another turnover here by Dunham. Little full court pressure by Dunham, and it's broken easily. Jaheim Young has it poked away, goes out of bounds, and the Lions will retain possession. You got the Lions and the Tigers here.
How about that?
All good.
Where are the Bears?
I think they're at home against Philadelphia.
Right. I like what I've seen from Dunham so far on defense. They're getting their hands on some balls. Rebounding better.
Pass knocked away in the passing lane. Stolen. Stewart races to the hole. Left hands it in. And they call a foul and a chance for the three-point play. Carlos Stewart with a steal at his 8th point. And the foul works against Jaheim Young. And that is his second. And an opportunity here.
This is exactly how Dunham had to come out to start this half. Pick up the intensity defensively and then take advantage of those layups on the offensive end.
Free throw good. 3-point play for Carlos Stewart. He's got 9 points. And it's 31-24. Lead down to 7. And there's a foul. Dribbling through traffic, Childs split the defenders and draws the foul from Woods. Deshaun Woods has it. So Bishop Laughlin will keep it in front court. A backcourt pass now to High, and High gets it to Childs to run the offense. 7-point lead for the Lions here in the third. Bounce pass knocked away, stolen. Another turnover. Woods drives, left corner, three, too strong. Rebound controlled by Young, his sixth. Young quickly out of the pack, gets it to Justin Champagny. Champagny to the hole, up and under, what a scoop move. Brilliant shot by Justin Champagny. He's got 8, and it's 33-24.
Really good take to the basket, really good take.
Champagny with a great move.
You can see why these two guys are being recruited.
Yeah, very much so. Stewart bombs away.
Three-pointer.
Stewart off the pass from Woods, and Stewart getting hot. He's got 12. Second triple of the game.
We've got
it's 33-27. And the pass thrown away. Turnover, Bishop Laughlin.
It's a two-possession game right now, and they just caused another turnover.
Defensive intensity turned up, but they're getting more conversions on the other end. As Stewart's come out hot in this half, scoring every point. Wright for 3, that's way off the mark. And the rebound control by Julian Champagny. He's into the front court off the bounce. And a really good first half, guarded by Sal Wilson. Nice entry pass. Young, and can't get it, but draws the foul. Looked like Stewart got him. It is. Third team foul on Dunham already in this third quarter. Free throw is in and out by Young. He's only scored 2 points in this game. He's a really good player. Second airborne and good. Split a pair, and it's a 7-point lead for Bishop Laughlin. Contact there. Got by his man. Nice floater by Deshaun Woods. His first 2 of the game, and it's 34-29. Excellent job by Woods.
Closest Dunham has been in a while.
Pass is out of bounds. Fourth turnover of the quarter by the Lions. 17 in the game. Coach Gonzalez just standing, frustrated, watching. Down 5, Dunham with the ball and a chance here. Crossover, Wright. Great fake, and draws the foul. Well, he's really good when he gets it to the basket. He's strong off the bounce. He got there. He'll shoot 2.
Found a crease in that defense, and he's so quick. He just shot right through it. Left them behind. The only choice they had was to make the foul. And a good job there of hesitation, double clutching.
Justin Champagny the foul. Wright's free throw is short off the rim. Got 8 points in the game. That was his first free throw attempt. And looked a little bit flat. No knee bend there.
Yeah. Again.
That one much better. Okay. You see the knee bend. Got 9, and it's 34-30. Lead down to 4.
Full court pressure still by Dunham.
Julian Champagny to the top of the circle, harassed.
See, you can see the way Dunham's playing on defense now. They're much tighter.
High with a strong drive, but can't convert, and they call a foul and a push underneath. The foul goes against Jaheim Young. It's his third personal, third team foul on Bishop Laughlin, and Dunham down only 4. Has the ball back, and their fans are alive, and so are the Tigers. With 4:57 to play in the third, 34-30 Bishop Laughlin, and things are changing, Bill.
Yeah, things are. The momentum's changed. They're playing. Dunham has picked it up defensively, and they're challenging the ball, playing harder on the ball, playing the passing lanes. But most importantly, they're now taking advantage on the offensive end. Carlos Stewart with a couple of big baskets. If they can get Jordan Wright. He's missed a couple of good shots, outside shots. Missed one of his 2 free throws. He's got to warm up a little bit.
Well, they need him, and they need Sal Wilson, who's got 4, who's normally a pretty prolific scorer as well, to get going. They've got Stewart going. He came out of the locker room, and he quickly got involved. He's got 6 points in the quarter. A strong reason why they're this close now, along with their defense. But just forced turnovers.
Deshaun Woods on defense, too, has really done a good job. Laughlin going small again. They got the 2 point guards in.
Right.
Oh.
Thought he saw the cutter, but miscommunication with Davenport.
Yeah.
A turnover by the Tigers out of the timeout.
Davenport wasn't looking.
Well, you know that's not what they wanted out of a timeout. A turnover, and nonetheless. Doby. Dribble drive high. Strong left hand. Not happening. Player hits the floor. Rebound long. Here comes Woods. Woods in the right corner for 3. That's way short. Rebound controlled by High, his 7th board. And here he comes. A freight train into the front court. Great pass for the layup and 1. Great pass. Champagny converts his 14th point. Terrific pass by High.
High's coming down with the ball. Everybody's on their heels because they don't want to get in his way. And he turns the tables and throws a nifty little pass to Champagny for a bucket and the foul.
Wright gets the foul, his 3rd, 4th-team foul on Dunham. And at the line with a chance for the 3-point play is Julian Champagny, who's got 14 in the game. Champagny 1 for 2 from the line, and now 1 for 3. So it remains a 6-point game, 36-30. And another turnover by Dunham. Quickly the other way. Childs. High. Open look for 3. Not happening, but a long rebound. Controlled by High. Boy, he goes after everything, doesn't he?
He sure does. He's
8 boards for High. He is such a valuable player. Doby. Strong move. Drew the foul. Justin Champagny on the strong drive. The foul works against Davenport, his 2nd. Dunham's 4th. That's 15 foul, pardon me, the 5th on Dunham. So at the line will be Justin Champagny to shoot 2. He's got 8 points in the game.
Little floor maintenance out there.
Taking care of the wet spot. That's done. Ready to roll now. Justin Champagny can't get it. Sometimes free throws are about legs too, and again, not to belabor the point, but 4th game in 4 days. 2nd is good. 9 points, and it's 37-30.
Back to that full court pressure. Zone.
2-1-2 here.
Nice job of breaking it.
Wilson to Stewart, good shooter. No. Rebound long. Controlled by High again. He continues to dominate the boards. He's got 9. Nice penetration High to Childs, but don't bring it back out. Now swinging on the baseline. Champagny has it knocked away. It's on the floor. He got it back. Childs dribble drive. Back to Champagny. Puts it up and missed the layup.
Oh,
flushed by his brother, Justin Champagny. He's got 11. And it's now a 9-point lead again. A 5-0 run for Bishop Laughlin as they've settled this down. Back out to 9 with 3 minutes to play in the 3rd. And the full court pressure again.
Those Champagny brothers probably practiced out of that goal and hung up on their door in their bedroom.
That shot was very weak and blocked away by Champagny and cleared by Childs. The other way, lost out of bounds, but they'll keep possession. Got to go up stronger than that.
I don't think he really had control of the ball
right
when he went up.
Correct. With 2:46 to play in the 3rd, Lions keep it front court.
Jordan Wright sitting on the bench right now.
Layup off the inbounds pass. Champagny, Justin Champagny with 13, and now it's a double-digit lead again at 41-30. And they're going to call a foul here on
Doby,
Justin Champagny. I believe nothing on Doby. Pardon me. 14 foul on Bishop Laughlin. Doby gets his first.
I know Jordan Wright hasn't had his normal offensive night for Dunham, but they really missed him on that inbounds play. They got Laughlin got it inside and got an easy bucket with him not in the game.
Another turnover by Dunham. They're 18th of the game. And now Bishop Laughlin back in control by 11 with the ball. And they throw it away. So that's a turnover for Bishop Laughlin. Said that a few times. That's 18 for both teams now. As the number grows. Not the cleanest of games. Beat the pressure. Stewart pulls up smartly, but he misses off the back rim. He's their best shooter. Not shooting well tonight. And High has double-digit rebounds with 10. And now he's got it on the return. Dishes to Champagne, back to Childs. Beautiful give and go there. That's a sweet play.
This team runs the floor well, and then they move well in the half court, too.
It's a 9-0 run for Bishop Laughlin, and they're up 43-30 with 1:32 to play in the third. And total control once again, Bill.
Yes, they are. Dunham had it at a very manageable, within 4 points. Doing what I talked about, coming out with more energy on defense and making sure they make those shots, taking advantage of those shots on offense. And now Bishop Laughlin has gotten back and turned it up a notch, and Dunham's not able to keep up right now. Laughlin's got this in control at the moment, but Dunham's got a run left in him. They got to get right back in the game, make sure that he's ready to go. And keep attacking. Again, those shots will fall. They're getting good shots. They just got to keep taking them. If they stop taking those shots, they've got no chance.
Coach Gonzalez just one-on-one with Childs, giving him instructions. He's his field marshal and runs his show. He's got just really good vision aside from his ball skills, Billy. He sees the floor really well.
He does. Very, very much. Very much.
Well, the kind of point guard you love because he's never thinking about scoring. Now, he can. He can score. There's no doubt about that.
Right. Very similar to T.J. Jones that we saw in the last in the other game.
No doubt.
Doesn't look to score, but can.
Absolutely. Full court pressure. Right back in, gets it across, drives hard, and he missed another layup. And the rebound controlled by Justin Champagne. Over the top, pass too tall as they went alley-oop. Turnover, Bishop Laughlin. Had a chance to really deliver a blow there. Childs on a body check foul at midcourt. His second. Should be the fifth on Bishop Laughlin.
Ref, you can't extend it, ref. Hey, ref, you can't extend it.
So 5 team fouls now on the Lions with 1:30 to play in the third quarter. Right dribble drive. Strong move to the hole. And one.
Got it.
And one. He'll go to the line with a chance for the three-point play. Third foul on Justin Champagne, and the 16th foul on Bishop Laughlin will send Jordan Wright to the line with a chance for the three-point play. It's 1 for 2 from the line. He has 11 points in the game.
And now Dunham would be shooting this last minute and
rest of the way,
and the whole fourth quarter.
When you want to get back in the game or have a chance to come back and win, then that's certainly one element you must have.
You got to score with the clock stopped.
Right. Completes the three-point play. He's got 12, and it's back down to 10 at 43-33. Right where we were at the half with 1:20 to play in the third.
Maybe that three-point play gets Wright going.
Good job by Childs to get out of the double team. To Champagne on the drive. Beautiful pass, but he traveled. Another turnover for Bishop Laughlin. That's 20 in the game and counting. Now Dunham can cut it to single digits.
It's incredible. They got 20 turnovers with a 10-point lead.
Right. Well, Dunham has 18. Wright blocked. Beautiful defense by Champagne. Julian with the block and clears it. And they come the other way. And you got to know that length when you're trying to take that shot.
Oh, for sure.
Childs dishes. High's open. In and out. Rebound Wright. Wright on the run. Locomotive Wright to the hoop. He's fouled. He's strong with the basketball in the hole. That's his game, really, more so than the outside game.
He's playing a little more aggressively right now. I think that little minute or so, a couple of minutes on the bench right there helped him out immensely.
It's on Tyshawn High. That's his third and the seventh. So they now have 3 players with 3 fouls. Justin Champagny, Jaheim Young, and Tyshawn High. Wright in and out with the free throw. Substitution, Ralf Davenport back in, replacing, not Ralf Davenport, pardon me, Jalen Flowers back in for Bishop Laughlin. So Flowers back in. High takes a seat. Wright splits a pair. He's got 13. It's a 9-point game with 30 seconds to play in the third quarter.
Bishop Laughlin really small right now.
Just running the clock here. Here's a steal with 8 seconds left. With 6 seconds left. Splits the defense. Good pass. Shot no good. Tip no good. Rebound controlled by Bishop Laughlin. So a missed opportunity there for Dunham at the end of the third quarter. They had a chance, couldn't convert.
Not the way they wanted to end it. They liked the effort there, but again, not taking that opportunity to make that shot would have cut this to a 7-point lead.
No doubt. Well, Justin Champagny with 15 points to lead the way for Bishop Laughlin.
It's very much a game right now. Dunham's got their feet back underneath them after that first half. They played a much better third quarter, much better effort, much more energy. They're back in it right now. Again, they can't afford to have a stretch where they start off with not doing well here to start the quarter.
Right.
They get the ball to start off with. They need to convert and make a basket here and keep doing what they've been doing defensively.
So fourth quarter set to begin. 43-34. The lead for Bishop Laughlin. Again, it's Justin Champagny with 15. Julian Champagny with 14. Justin had 9 points in that quarter. Carlos Stewart with 12 points for Dunham. And Jordan Wright 13. So each team with a duo of players showing the way. Fourth quarter begins, Dunham ball. This is Wright out top against the zone. It's a 2-3 zone now. Well, Stewart's their zone buster. He caught it there, but they tightened up on him. Here's a long 3 angle left. Whoa. Swish from Woods. Wright the assist. And Woods converts against that zone. And it's 43-37. Full court pressure, Dunham. Doby splits it, gets it to Childs. Both point guards on the floor. Back to Doby. Doby out top off the bounce. Penetrated, stolen. Stewart all the way. Left hand, no good. Foul, he'll shoot 2. Oh, the foul by Ralf Davenport, which will be his third.
Stewart just ripped it out of his hands. Coming back with the muscle, Bishop Laughlin.
So 18 fouls now, and at the free throw line to shoot a pair is Carlos Stewart. He's 2 for 2 from the line, 12 points in the game, and he missed the free throw. All critical the rest of the way.
Very.
Second one bounces in. Stewart with 13.
Down to 5 points.
43-38. So we approach 7 minutes to play. Fumble by Childs. Got it back. Knocked away. Got it back again. Out of sorts. He got a timeout call just in time before a 10-second violation.
That was really close. The Dunham coaching staff was pulling for that 10-second violation.
So a 30-second timeout for Bishop Laughlin with 6:57 to play in this one. Crescent City Sports Prep Basketball is presented by Ye Olde Collagen and Rockin' Bowl. Collagen, a true New Orleans farm-to-table restaurant, open Tuesday through Saturday for dinner, and the home of the New Orleans Prep Sports Hall of Fame. Our thanks to Ye Olde Collagen and to Rockin' Bowl for their continued support. And Crescent City Sports Prep Basketball is brought to you by Gibbs Construction, a leader in the construction industry in Louisiana and the Gulf Coast for more than 35 years, transforming dreams, visions, and plans into reality. Gibbs Construction.
And that defensive pressure right there, I think it was the most rattled Bishop Laughlin has been the whole game.
Inbounds pass backcourt. Here's Carlos Stewart. 5-point lead for the Lions with the ball. To High. This is Julian Champagny to his brother.
Open.
Wide open. Reverse. Missed it. Rebound. He's knocked to the floor and fouled. But a real missed opportunity there. Free throws are approaching. It's Justin Champagny on the foul. Sal Wilson's second personal 16 foul on Dunham. Inbounds pass, knocked away, still loose. Dunham has it. Quickly over the top. Great pass. That's goaltending.
Goaltending.
Beautifully done as Davenport gets the basket. And just like that, it's a one-possession game, 43-40. And we got a technical foul against Bishop Laughlin. And it's against Julian Champagny, and what a huge turn of events. And now it will be Jordan Wright at the line for the technical free throws. What an opportunity here for Dunham. Wright's free throw is good. He's got 14. He's got another coming. Trying to cut this to 1.
And have the ball.
He did it. 15 for Wright. 43-42. 8-0 run for the Tigers.
And a chance to take the lead for the first time in the game.
Have never led. It's 43-42. 43-42 is the score. They corrected it. Right side pass. Top of the circle. Wright penetrates. Right up and under. Missed it. Rebound controlled by Julian Champagny. Champagny. Dribble drive high. Put it up with the left hand. No good, and it's flush on the rebound by Julian Champagny. His 16th point. Quickly the other way. 3-point lead. Here's Wright. Backing it out off the bounce. Gets it back on the pass. Dribble drive. Leans in left hand. No good. Foul. 2 shots coming, and that's on Justin Champagny. And again, Wright's just taking it to the hole now.
That's his game, like you said before. He settled down, quit taking those shots from the outside, working more on the inside.
2 shots coming here for Jordan Wright, who's got 15 in the game. That's too strong.
Boy, those are going to add up at the end of the game.
Made the second. He's 5 for 7. Nothing wrong with that. It's 45-43 with 6:05 to play. I say that at this level. Here's Childs. Oh, what a beautiful leaner by Taj Childs. His first basket of the game. He's got 6 points, comes at a big time, and it's 47-43. Bishop Laughlin, 5:50 to play.
I think everybody was looking for him to pass it off.
Yeah. Dribble drive. 3 ball coming. Bottom.
Yes.
His second triple of the quarter. Deshaun Woods, Stewart the assist. 1-point game. Champagny is fouled on the other end.
Now you're seeing both teams racing up and down even more now. The energy level is picked up.
Sal Wilson, the foul, his third. Dunham over the limit, so both teams over the limit. Free throws the rest of the way. In this physical game, and Justin Champagny will be at the line to shoot 2. He's got 15 in the game, 9 in the second half, all in the third quarter. First one perfect. 16 for Champagny. And another to come. Second one up and perfect. Made him look easy. 17. And it's 49-46. Bishop Laughlin on top. Adam Logan, Tobier checks in with 5:30 left to play. And here's Deshaun Woods the other way. To Wright. Set him up for three again. This is too strong. Too long, I should say.
A little too far.
Rebound controlled by High. He's got 11 boards now in the game. Ran the play for him, but he's a little bit too far out in that situation.
Yes, absolutely.
Childs poked away, got it back. Double team him. Splits one, splits two, splits three. Layup good. Champagny with 17. Great play by Childs. His fourth assist. And it's 51-46. 4:50 to play. Right corner three. No. Rebound controlled by Jaheim Young, his 8th board. Childs the other way.
Dunham needs a stop. They can't let this game get too much further. Time is running short.
Childs slows it up. Under 4:30 to play now. They're going to look for one of the brothers down on the block. You would think. Only one brother in the game, of course.
Only one in, and they're going to milk some time. They're going to milk some time off of this.
And there's a foul, so free throws are coming here. Childs a very good free throw shooter as well. It's going to work against Carlos Stewart. Should be his 3rd. Dunham's 8th. So 18 fouls on Dunham, still 1-1. And at the line, Taj Childs. Yeah, he's the wrong guy to foul if you're Dunham. Right guy if you're Bishop Laughlin. He's 4 for 4 from the line. Trying to add to a 5-point lead. Got it. Now a chance to make it a 3-possession game. And that's what you start thinking when you get down to this stage of the game.
Right. Especially when you get inside 5 minutes.
Takes his time, pops it, and he missed one. And the rebound is controlled by Sal Wilson. 52-46, Bishop Laughlin. Stewart doubled and stolen away. Saved on the floor, but a turnover the other way. And now a 3-on-2. Stewart for 3. Nope. Long rebound controlled by whom? Dunham. Coming out of there with it is Woods. Drives and scores. Woods is having a big quarter.
He sure
He's got
is.
8 points in the quarter, and it's 52-48.
Really smart move by him there. He kind of missed on his last couple of threes, so he took this one inside and scored off of it.
It's just an effort play, really.
Yeah.
And now you get Justin Champagny returning with his 19 points for the final 3:39 of this game. Inbounds pass to Taj Childs. Double teamed in backcourt, tied up, jump ball. But Bishop Laughlin will keep possession.
You know, it's all part of the competition. And I think
it's Bishop Laughlin ball.
Yeah.
Dunham was trying to take it, but it's Bishop Laughlin basketball. And I think we get a timeout here. We do with 3:32 to play. 52-48. Bill, all right, it's crunch time now.
Yeah, I think Childs and Woods have kind of been jawing at each other a little bit, or pushing and shoving. You know, all in good faith. Nothing nasty about it. But that was a good example of it right there. They both got tied up a little bit. A couple of words were said there. Referee had to step in. Tensions are high. Close game.
Sure.
Childs has the ball in his hands all the time. They're hawking him all the time. It gets to you.
Well, it's what you expect.
Sure.
In a game of this magnitude, the competition the way it is.
Sure. You'd be surprised with but the amount of trash talk that goes on in a game that we can't hear from here.
Mm-hmm. It's just unfortunately part of the lingo of today's game and society, right?
Yeah, when I play against my grandsons, I do the same thing in the driveway. We're talking trash.
I hear you. So you're the one that started, right?
All right, it'll be an interesting 3.5 minutes here. Two possession game, 4-point lead. Dunham's been clawing, still haven't been able to get that lead. Woods and Childs are still going at it with each other.
They got it. Referees have to step in here.
Yeah, you don't want it to have an effect on the game.
No.
Some kind of a call being made.
Two competitors, they believe in themselves, going at it hard.
And that's all fine. That's great.
Shot is an air ball, and that should be a foul on Bishop Laughlin, right? As Jordan Wright got the ball on the rebound, and he got hit.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, that's the right call. Wright got the rebound and got hit. And he'll go to the other end and shoot. And again, it's all about the opportunity to convert. Jaheim Young drew the foul, his fourth. And ninth on Bishop Laughlin. Jordan Wright will shoot on the other end.
Coach, that's 4 and 12. 4 and 12. I know.
16 for Wright in the game.
I promise you he'll get his fifth one very soon.
First free throw is short. Again, the missed opportunity.
Let's go.
Needs to make one to make it a one-possession game.
Box.
Second by Wright. That's way short.
Them both.
And the rebound controlled by Julian Champagne. Huge missed opportunity for Dunham. The 3:08 to play. They double-team Childs. It's on the floor. He hits the floor. And a timeout call by Bishop Laughlin as they're going after Childs, aren't they?
Boy, they sure are. He's going to have some bumps and bruises when this night's over with.
Been an incredibly competitive, physical, heated affair, but clean.
But clean. No,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I've been saying. Even though they're going after each other, it's been clean. You know, the referee did step in once. That was good. Kind of settled things down. And that's what you do. That doesn't mean you're going to stop them from doing that, but you just settle it down, diffuse it, and hope it doesn't get to a point where it becomes a factor in the game.
So with 3:03 to play in the third, 52-48, the lead for Bishop Laughlin in the fourth quarter, of course. Fourth quarter, 52-48, Bishop Laughlin on top. Justin Champagne with 19 points and Julian Champagne with 16 points.
Quite a combo.
Well, they are, as advertised, really good players on an outstanding team.
And a year to go before they move on.
Well, this is a really good basketball team.
So will we get to see them again next year down here?
Be special, right? Don't know. Each team with one timeout left. High on the inbounds pass. Dribble drive all the way. Missed it. Rebound controlled by Spurlock. Double pump. Nice pass to Wright. He shouldn't have put it on the floor, but he scored anyway. So Wright puts it home. And it is a 52-50 game. Fans clamoring for defense on the other side. 18 for Wright now in the game. 52-50, 2:30 to play. Childs out front against his friend Woods. And a 5-second call. Woods all over him, creates the turnover. 23 turnovers for Bishop Laughlin. And now a chance for Dunham to tie or take the lead. After all we've seen. Wright. Spurlock, dribble drive to the hole, hit the rim, short, rebound control by Justin Champagne. Clears it out of there to Doby. Doby dribble drive, nice pass, Doby, and a missed layup. Fighting to get it back, and fouled is Jaheim Young. Boy, Young missed the layup, but drew the foul. Stewart's fourth. And Young at the line to shoot two. He's got just 3 points in the game. He does have 9 rebounds.
Doby's in the game for Laughlin in
Yes.
place of Childs.
Correct.
I think that's a good move.
I do too.
Childs was kind of, you could see it in his eyes. He needs to settle himself down a little bit. He'll be back in the game before
Doby's a
it's
good
over.
player.
Yeah,
First free throw good. Hit the clutch free throw here, does Young, to put him up by 3. Now the big one to put him up by 2 possessions. Put it up, put it in. 5 points for Young. And now we'll get Adam Logan Tobier back in for defense. 54-50. Bishop Laughlin with 2:01 left to play.
Extending this defense.
Jordan Wright working it across himself. He stepped on the in line.
On the sideline.
And an unbelievably crucial turnover there. Well, when you don't have a guard handling it in that situation.
Yeah.
He can't handle the ball, but that was just one of those turnovers you can't have.
You need it in the hands of Spurlock or Woods at that point.
Doby, great penetration, and the flush by Justin Champagny, his 21st point. Beautiful pass by Doby. Stewart misses, rebound, controlled by Julian Champagny. And now Bishop Laughlin up 6, and they've got the ball with 1:30 left. Great pass, layup no good.
He's fouled.
Fouled though, 2 shots coming before the dunk. The foul is on Spurlock, and that's his 3rd. So double bonus both ways now. And here at the line is Young. He had 2 big ones and made him look easy a couple of minutes ago, right? About a minute ago. Good stroke. Perfect. Well, that's a guy you want at the line, is he? That stroke.
Nice and smooth.
6 points. And now Tobier back in for defense as Coach Gonzalez goes offense, defense continuously here down the stretch. 2nd free throw airborne. Perfect. It's 5 for 5 from the line. 7 points, and the lead is 8 at 58-50. Wright with a kick to Stewart from the corner. That's way off the mark. Rebound. Sal Wilson puts it in. And they'll call timeout.
Quick timeout by Pixley right there for Dunham.
Only Wilson's 6th point of the game, and it's 58-52. With 1:15 to play, and we'll get Justin Champagny coming back in.
Well, Dunham has had their chances. Numerous chances in this 4th quarter to tie or take the lead, and they just haven't been able to get over that hump.
So 58-52, our score. And for Dunham, they need a turnover, don't they?
They need to force one in the backcourt. They need to come out in a full court press here and get something in the backcourt, score quickly. Still enough time, certainly enough time.
Union's got 19 right now.
So with 1:15 to play, 58-52, Bishop Laughlin with the lead. They'll have the ball out of the timeout. Got Justin Champagny with 21 points right now. 16 for Julian Champagny. With 1:15 left. And it will be Bishop Laughlin basketball.
Full court pressure by Dunham.
Knew that was coming. And if they foul, they don't want to foul one guy in particular, Jaheim Young.
That was the foul right there on Doby.
Doby is fouled.
It was a hard foul.
Fouls on Deshaun Woods, that's his 4th. So you got Woods with 4, Stewart with 4. And you got 2 free throws coming on the other end from Maurice Doby, who hasn't been to the line yet and hasn't scored yet, but has done a solid job off their bench.
He's got 1 timeout.
So Dunham out of timeouts as well. They can't stop it the rest of the way. Bishop Laughlin has 1 remaining. And here's Doby at the line. Maurice Doby. First one up. In and out. And back in is Carlos Stewart. He's got 13 in the game. Spurlock out. Second by Doby, airborne, and that's perfect. Splits a pair. It's a 3-possession game at 59-52, 1:10 left. Here's a ball knocked away by Doby and stolen. Doby feeds High. High will score. So Doby gets the big play. High converts. And Bishop Laughlin now in control. Layup on the other end by Sal Wilson. He's got 8. So it is 61-54. Quickly the other way with 50 seconds left. Don't want to foul him, but they have to.
They got to. They were yelling for a foul back in the backcourt.
It's on Jordan Wright, and that's his 4th. So at the line, here is Jaheim Young, who's 5 for 5 from the line. 7 points in the game, 9 rebounds.
Like you said, not the guy you wanted to, but you're at a desperation point right now.
Right. Got to foul whoever's got the ball. And they made sure they got it to him, and he'll make it.
Nice friendly rim.
Nice soft touch. Shooter's roll. 6 for 6 in the game. And now 6 for 7, in and out. Rebounded by Deshaun Lewis. 62-54. Quick pass, 3-point Wilson. Short, rebound controlled. And coming the other way is High. On the run with 12 rebounds in the game and fouled.
Had to foul him
with
again.
33.6 seconds left, they had to foul. Man with the ball. That's on Sal Wilson. That's his fourth. So again, they send Jaheim Young to the line. He's now 6 for 7 from the line of the game. 8-point lead, and they could stretch it to double figures here.
Ed, ask her how many points she has for number 2.
Free throw up, and it is good. Soft touch. And now we'll get Tosh Childs back in for Maurice Doby for defensive purposes.
That's a nice few seconds of play Doby had right before he came out.
Yep.
Making that free throw, getting that steal.
Oh, he was huge in this game.
Good assist, big assist.
Mm-hmm. Second free throw by Young is perfect. He's been great from the line. 64-54 with 32 seconds left. And odd turnover here. Well, this one's over.
Well, Wright stepped on this sideline, and he stepped out on the other sideline there.
23 turnovers for Dunham. Bishop Laughlin's going to win this tournament. A foul here. Dunham will quit. They keep fouling here. You can understand the competitive nature, and that's going to be on Carlos Stewart, and he's out of the game. So Stewart's fifth foul sends him to the bench for the remainder of the game. Had a very good tournament.
Outstanding.
At the free throw line is Tayshaun High. First free throw is up and in. His 10th point of the game. Make it 65-54. High second is short. Rebound controlled by Jordan Wright. 65-54. Layup for Wright. They let him score it. He's got 20, and it's 65-56, and another foul. 16.1 seconds left.
It's the longest 32 seconds of our lives.
Davenport commits his fourth. I think they all have 4 fouls.
Did you give you a number?
Stewart with 5, Woods with 4, Davenport 4, Wright 4, Wilson 4, and Bill Gallagher with 4.
How did that happen? Wait.
I don't know, man. You've been pretty physical here courtside, man. Free throw up and in by Justin Champagne, his 22nd point. At 6 boards, he's been outstanding. Second free throw is perfect. 23. 67-56.
You know, I got Ed Daniels sitting on the other side of me here, and I'm looking at him. He's trying to figure out who to put on the all-tournament team. He might just put all 5 of Laughlin's players on it.
So Bishop Laughlin has won this one, 67-58. And you don't want to see that. Quickly separating players. Smart move. No need for that. So Bishop Laughlin wins it 67-58. And they take the national bracket of the Allstate Sugar Bowl National Prep Classic. And they led from start to finish, Bill. They never gave up that lead, did they?
No, they didn't. You got to give them credit for that. They really took everything that Dunham could give to them, and they kept their composure. This is a really a veteran team. You can tell by the way they play out there. They're well coached, but you know what? It's not like they're looking at coach. What do I do? What do I do? These guys know what's going on. This is a very veteran team. Very impressed with the way they play.
Well, just a really good performance by them here. And again, that was extremely competitive throughout, but really, there's no doubt that Bishop Laughlin was the best team.
Well, certainly. I mean, like I said, they took every shot that Dunham gave to them, but they kept them in control. They kept them at arm's length the entire game. Even when they got to within a basket or two, they had control of the game. They were still doing what they wanted to do. They were still executing their game plan. They weren't letting Dunham get to them, so they did not fold under the pressure. And it's obvious that they're very, very, very well coached, and they've been in these situations, and they came through.
23 points for Justin Champagne in this game. His brother Julian had 16, but there were a couple other guys that came up big for them, I thought. Jaheim Young, the way he shot free throws in this game was just outstanding. So he finished with 10 points and 9 rebounds. It was outstanding. And then Tayshawn Hyde coming up with 10 points and 12 rebounds in the game. He was really good.
You know
as well.
what? And he handled the ball pretty well too. He would bring the ball up every so often. Yeah, they got a lot of complete ball players on that team.
No doubt, they were really good.
Fun to watch.
Yeah, they're doing the all-tournament team now. Carlos Stewart of Dunham is on that team. Had a really good tournament here. No doubt he deserved to be part of that team.
Well, the whole Dunham team struggled a little bit with their shooting tonight. So
I think the opponent had a lot to do with that.
Absolutely.
And even when they thought there was pressure there,
right.
It wasn't. They affected their shots.
They were looking for it, right.
Exactly,
yes.
Number 32,
Jordan Wright on the all-tournament team was pretty much a given. So he's also part of that. Disappointed that they lost, but they competed with some of the better teams. And, they're not going to see a better team down in the state playoffs, okay?
Yeah,
anywhere they go.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, that's pretty much what you're talking about. I mean, when you're talking about the competition they're going to face, Episcopal's really good in Division III. Of course, there's Country Day and Riverside and teams like that. But, I mean, you're not talking about teams like this.
No. You're that's why you play in these tournaments, is so you can see these kind of teams. So when you get to the playoffs, you're not surprised by anything that goes on like that.
Justin Champagne makes the all-tournament team. That's no surprise. He deserves to be there. With the way he performed throughout the course of the entire tournament was really good. Taking pictures. So good for him and good for Bishop Laughlin. They were the best team in this tournament. So they were outstanding in this particular event, and they deserve to win this game. Some final thoughts about what you saw here, not just in this game, but in all 3 championship games.
You saw some really good individual players out there. Each team has their star, so to speak, but you had a lot of complementary players. You had a couple of players out there that made the rest of their teams look better, made their players better, which is also a sign of a really good player if you can make your teammates better. And you saw some really well-coached, really competitive teams. You saw some teams that can play different defenses.